Yo, what's going on? I'm Cloud Kent, and we are now in the Youngest in the Yacht Club podcast. That's it.
They want the money and fame. We go to the city and we don't be tucking our chain. Woke up in paradise and we live in the drain. I know it won't be the same. Someone go put a cocaine. Fly Latino gang.
I used to dream of something like this. Remember times I was doing bad.
Youngest in the Yacht Club. I am Vince Serrano. Man, I got a special guest today. We always got a special guest, but today is an extremely special guest. He's not only an artist, one of the best in the country, but he's also an entrepreneur. We have Cloud Kent.
My brother.
What's up, my brother?
Vince Serrano, what's going
sir.
on?
Youngest in the Yacht Club, Vince Serrano.
Thank you for having me. Youngest in the Yacht Club. You already know the vibes.
Always. Bro, thank you for coming, man.
Thank you
real.
for having me, man.
Yeah.
Tampa's my second home, you know?
Yeah, damn right.
That's what I've been saying. That's my motto.
Damn right. We
Yes,
over
sir.
here. We making moves, man.
Yes, sir. We're making plenty moves. And actually, should we announce what our partnership? Will we get into that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's get before we do that though. Let's do this. I always like to start off Youngest in the Yacht Club with one introductory question.
Yeah.
Who is Cloud Kent?
I am art. I am a human being with plenty of emotions, lots of ups, lots of downs. I am a person that's evolving by day, just trying to get to know myself, trying to better myself. I'm a student of the art game. I love art. I will live and die for art. And I can't wait for the world to see it entirely. I'm making some of my best body of art, body of works currently, and I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's amazing, bro. And I'm glad, man, because it's important to know that you're having fun doing what you love, man.
100%. I feel like a baby. I genuinely feel like a baby learning how to walk in the form of, I am excited by the works that I'm doing. Like, I'm just genuinely having a good time doing it. I'm not in the place of depression drawing. I'm in the place of happiness drawing. And it's the most beautiful feeling as a creative. So I'm just blessed to be a part of this journey, blessed to realize my talents and what God placed me on this earth to do. And I'm just trying to capitalize.
It's fire,
Yeah.
and you're doing it, bro. You're
Thank you,
doing
bro.
it.
I'm trying.
When did you start realizing that you were an artist or a creative?
Out the womb, in my daddy's ball sack.
Hey,
I've always been an artist. I'm from New York City, Manhattan, uptown Manhattan, Bronx area. I've been drawing since a kid. Doodles, everything. I actually got a lot of my art inspiration from my father. He's been locked up my whole life, in jail, incarcerated. But it was a big influence to me in my art. He would send me art from jail. It would be art on, you name it, whatever he could get his hands on, paper, rags, postcards, and he would just draw literally my favorite childhood heroes. You got the X-Men, you got Batman, you got Ninja Turtles. And those tender moments as a child would forever forge my path in this life. I've always been an artist, and I know what I'm meant to do in this world, and that's to share beautiful visuals.
that's awesome, bro. That's amazing, bro, and it's dope, man. What was your first drawing like the first drawing where you knew like, yo, I could do this and I could like do it well and I could become an artist? What was that like? What was
Funny story about me, like kind of channeling my more artistic, creative side. It was never really nurtured growing up in New York City. I learned more to channel my creative side moving out of the city. No distractions, solitude, moving to Florida, getting to know my true self. And in Florida, I was able to just reach and tap into a different dimension within my brain, in which it just I was vulnerable with myself, honest with myself, not trying to fabricate into anybody else's agenda or, being told what to do, what kind of job you should have. I just tapped into something that was sacred to myself, and I just kept honest to myself. So I've been living in Florida for about 14, maybe 13 years.
Okay.
Forever changed my life here in Florida, and hey, I'm an artist here. I became an artist here for sure,
That's dope.
but I have that New York City flair.
Yeah.
In my artworks, it's apparent. It's city. It's a modern take. It's contemporary pop art is what I do. But yeah, definitely that's kind of a little bit of the background of what really got me started, and there's some other events. We got some heartbreaks, and we got literal heartbreaks.
Yeah.
In which it is do or die for me. Art is do or die for me, and this is the only path. There's no B or C. There's no other way to live, but to create and to be my authentic self.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of heartbreaks, man, you had a scare, right? You literally had.
I literally had a heartbreak.
What? Explain that a little bit, man.
Yeah, for sure. I was born with a birth defect, and in 2015 is actually when I found out about that birth defect. I had life-saving open heart surgery at 25 years old. Probably the most scariest moments in my life, moments that truly tested my character, truly tested my will to live. And I'm glad I went through it because I have purpose. I know what I want to do, and I know the way I want to live my life. And for me, it was just purpose, finding my purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's the most important thing in this life to really identify with yourself. And I wouldn't take it for the world. I'm glad I had that open heart surgery. It opened up my eyes. I look at life completely different now. I'm a little bit in slow motion. I digest everything, and I smell the roses.
Yeah.
It reflects after that. After 2015 open heart surgery that saved my life. After that, my body of works regarding art evolved tremendously. It's like a Charmander turned into a Charizard.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
It just went to the next level.
Yeah.
Got to catch them all.
Organically. Or gotta catch them all. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade it for the world, Vince. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
How did that inspire you to do art? And are there any things that you take from that you can show in your art?
Elaborate on that.
Well, I noticed that you have a lot of heart symbols.
Heart art.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a freestyle artist, so whatever I feel at the moment, when I'm in front of a canvas or when I'm in front of a wall, I draw literally from the heart. I freestyle it, whatever I'm feeling at that moment, I'm illustrating. And it's a learning experience. It's like I'm having an intimate conversation with my deep, deep soul. And I learn a lot from myself through paintings. And it's so much deeper than that. It's just a surreal experience, really, what I go through in the painting process. And it's the story just keeps on evolving. I'm all about self-growth, and I could see it right before my eyes. Just like the visuals evolving, I'm literally like ecstatic by the time I finish the painting. Like, wow, like I did that. Like it's a really good feeling. And I could see. Like I said, I'm a student to the game, so I've been studying art for a very long time. I've studied the grand masters of art, Renaissance era, down to my favorite, Andy Warhol, Basquiat, and Keith Haring. I always said those are like my fathers, my grandfathers. If they all had a kid, it would be me, Cloud Kent.
That's like your inspiration, those three?
As I've forged my way and trying to gain an identity, those were some of the beautiful artists that I looked up to and gained major inspiration from.
About the Warhol paintings? What did you like about those paintings that gave you some inspiration?
I like his screen prints. I like the way he does He had the way his art studio was set up, like all chromed out, foiled. He would have the same illustrations drawn like back to back to back to back to back, but they were all a little bit slightly different, and I dig that, man.
Yeah.
He's the godfather of pop art.
Yeah.
And that's my lane. I do pop art and contemporary art. And Basquiat, he's definitely more of a feeling type of fella.
Okay.
So he would draw, like he would just freestyle the way I do. And Andy, on the other hand, was more methodical, more tactical. And Keith Haring is he's more of a feeling guy as well. Music is involved, so you dance. I dance when I draw. I'm always happy when I draw. I try to keep it that way, because art makes me happy. Like I'm not creating from a place of sadness. I've experienced so much sadness that there's only happiness in my life.
That's awesome. No, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of, especially in some of your works in your art. I've seen kind of like the '90s style, right? We've seen one of my favorites that you have is the ski mask and the fur coats, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What inspired you to do those kind of works?
So I grew up in the 90s, man. I'm a 90s baby. So I grew up with the WWF, World Wrestling Federation, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ric Flair, The Rock, stuff like that. Wrestling was a big part of my childhood, along with 90s hip hop. You're talking about Biggie, you're talking about Jay, you're talking about Tupac, Nas, all these fellas from New York City that rocked the best fashion, Coogee sweaters, jewelry. I grew up with all that as a kid, along with watching mafioso films. You got like the Scarface, you got the Goodfellas, you got, the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
And all of these have forged kind of like hip hop, like a hip hop style. But then again, it goes right back to the childhood.
Right.
I'm coming from a place of like real like deep root,
Right.
Hip hop. So my art style is like hip hop. You got a mixture of flair in there. Bold colors. Bold colors turn me on, man. I love colors. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people could relate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of what inspires me, man. I love those, and those are respected art crafts and art forms in their own respect.
That's fire.
Yeah,
That's fire. Bro, what was the first painting you ever sold? Or the first work you've ever sold?
the first work I've ever sold. There's a few works that I have drawn and when I was in high school that I refused to sell at that point in time because I felt like they were timeless. First probably pieces that I would sell was probably when I was 22, and it was like a Joker piece. I love the Joker also. The whole Batman type of, I feel like I could relate to Batman in a lot of ways.
In which way?
I like your, all right, we're going to dive in deep, huh?
Yeah. Youngest in the Yacht Club.
Youngest in the Yacht Club, that's for damn sure. There's a lot of internal sadness, right? But I mean good.
Right.
Just like Batman.
Yeah.
He has a lot of internal sadness and trauma.
Yeah.
But he wants to do good.
Yeah.
It's kind of a subconscious thing. Like I said, when I freestyle, it just comes up. So one of my latest series, I just been I drawing Batman, and then I would draw the Joker combined and with the Jesus piece. Really bringing in my flair, but there's a whole story behind it. Art is the eye of the beholder, so I don't want to describe the pieces too much.
Right.
But, that's my take on the whole Batman thing.
Cool.
I can relate to him the most.
It's cool to see that you have your own take in the works that you've made, though, right? Those are things. What is art to you, though? What is art?
Art is breath. Art is me breathing. Art is my blood pumping through my arteries. Art is my thinking process. Art is everything to me, brother. It's my oxygen. I will not live without art. That's for sure. That's for
fire.
sure.
So in Youngest in the Yacht Club, man, a lot of people, especially the younger viewers, right? They see the dope pieces. They see the actual artwork. But they may not understand how art is wealth. Is there anything you, like? Why is art? How can you make a living off art, and why should investors or luxury art collectors invest in art?
I think, yeah, like what Vince said, art is definitely wealth. Not only is it wealth, it's the most beautiful thing ever. Without creating, there's no evolving. Without visuals, there's no evolving. So, especially when you have story, narrative behind some like dope visuals, like what I do, there's a whole story behind that, and that increases value. Especially as time goes, and you're putting in the work, and I feel like my whole body of work has evolved over time, and along with my story that a lot of people are gonna come to know about. It's an investment. It's an investment because it's only gonna go up and up and up. The more my pieces are out there, the more I meet lovely people like you.
Thank you, bro.
The more I visit my second home, Tampa, and other cities. It's just like real estate, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna, of course you're gonna get crashes and stuff like that, whatever. But art, it don't crash, man. At least my art, it's not gonna crash.
Yeah, no, it's dope.
Is just up here from here.
Yeah, I mean, and there's limited pieces. There's limited Cloud Kent.
Yes.
And as it gets older, those pieces that you leave behind increase in value.
Yes.
Even when you're not here. I mean, Van Gogh is one of them. Like
100%.
The Mona Lisa, all those things that when you're sitting back and you're looking at the different forms of art, even the sculptural art, and
We have Basquiat, after his passing, broke the record for dollar amount. I think it was over 100 million for a piece that was untitled.
it's crazy.
100 mil. To me, that's bananas.
Yeah, and
it's beautiful.
Yeah. What do you do? I know you do the canvas, right? And
Yeah.
what's your preferred method of art? Like,
Yeah, I do canvases. I also do murals. Honestly, anything I could fucking. Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Anything
You're good.
anything I could touch. I work with spray paints. I work with acrylic paints. I work with glitter. I work with rhinestones, oil sticks. I mix everything together to make it the one of one limited edition exclusive paintings that I do. That's kind of that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
you did a piece here in Tampa at
Yeah,
and not even a piece, a whole building basically, right?
yeah.
At Bello.
I was given this awesome opportunity to paint. If you guys haven't checked it out, Bello is in downtown Tampa. A beautiful brunch spot, beautiful Italian, beautiful food. And I had the opportunity to paint the interior of there, and it's one of my favorite murals, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just the amount of creative freedom, which I love it when. That's the only way I'll work on a project is if I have creative freedom. Comes from the heart.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you my all. I will give you my all in every one of these pieces, and you can see it.
Every
you can
time.
see it. And so, Bello, this is a restaurant you could go to in downtown Tampa, and you can see it for yourself, experience it, take pictures of it, tag me in it, Cloud Kent on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I love doing murals, but my preferred to draw on would have to be canvases.
It's awesome.
Would have to be canvases because you could take that anywhere with you, no matter where you move. You could sell it. Let's say, God forbid, I pass away. You could sell it. The value goes up. It's like it really is an investment.
It's awesome, man. Hope you've already had a brush with.
Yeah, I've kissed death a few times. That's why I just live a genuinely humble and happy life, and I don't let anything stress me out. All the small things don't stress me out. I have good energy around me all the time. I'm well protected, and I drink my water.
That's fire. Yeah. That's great, man. Man, so you do canvas, you do murals. We're also I guess this is a good time to.
I think so.
Yeah, we're partnering up. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Youngest in the Yacht Club in Cloud Kent. We're doing. You also do wearable art.
I do.
Yeah, and We've got some shirts.
Yes, we
right?
do.
For your event that you're having.
It's first of all, this wearable art is going to be the flyest thing you've ever seen. It's very exclusive.
One of ones.
I only do one of ones, guys. You will never see a duplicate. You will never see a duplicate of what I create. Never. So this is going to be a very dope drop between you and I, youngest in the Yacht Club, and Cloud Kent. And we're doing a limited series of 25 shirts.
Yep.
And it's gonna be fire. Where are we gonna showcase this?
Yeah, I think we should, because it's your solo event, right? It's
Yeah.
your solo exhibit. We're gonna be doing it at the AC Hotel.
That's right.
Which is awesome. But what is the theme of your event?
So, like what Vince said, man, this means the world to me, guys. We're doing an event at the AC Hotel. I'm very super proud of it. Good energy over there, too. You guys are going to love it. And the theme for this event, which is August 26th, mark it in your calendars. It's a Saturday. I'm going for a gala cocktail attire, your flyest gear. We're going for James Bond, man. I'm trying to be the James Bond villain with the dopest, flyest set of clothing, along with the flairiest, dopest, boldest art that you could find possible in the U.S. or around the world, to be honest with you. And I have the best partner in the world and the youngest in the Yacht Club, and I'm so looking forward to this event. It's going to be
Fire.
a movie.
What's the name of the movie?
Are you guys ready for this? Okay. The name of the event is Skyfall.
Presented by Cloud Kent and Youngest in the Yacht Club. August 26th from 5 to 10 p.m.
That's right.
We're going to have your bodies of work, the best bodies of work that you have
The
right
best.
now. It's your solo exhibit. Why is this exhibit so important for you, man?
This exhibit is so important for me. First of all, it's my first solo exhibition. And I'm a stickler. I'm very picky with who I work with, who I share my energy with. And I just felt like, me organically meeting up with you, doing an event with you under Youngest in the Yacht Club.
Yeah.
The vibes were right. And we checked out and we started working together. It just felt right. And so this event, since it's my first solo exhibition, I just felt like partnering up with somebody who had similar, not only mentality, but also similar vision and drive.
Fire.
So,
thank you, my brother.
Yes,
for
sir.
real, for real.
Yes, sir.
It means a lot to me, and the reason being because, I know how picky you are, right? I can see your works. I can see that, it's important, and the energy reciprocates, man. And I feel like, in art, it's important to see those visions through and get them there, right? And so when we do Skyfall, right, I feel like the stars are aligning.
Yeah.
Right? And you're seeing so many things come to fruition. The AC Hotel in Tampa on Boy Scout, it's a beautiful place, man.
It's a gorgeous venue. I couldn't have pictured a better place to do my first solo exhibition. It's gorgeous.
Fire.
You have to be there.
If you could give yourself, because in Youngest in the Yacht Club, they see the gala, they see you doing your stuff. You're going to be at Art Basel. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be doing all these things. You're growing. Your brand is growing. If you could tell your younger self one piece of advice, what would you tell your younger self?
Don't be scared. I would tell myself, do not be scared. Cut out the outside noise. Cut out the outside distraction. Even if it means family. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. You have the answers, boy. You got it in you.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Man, when you're seeing yourself, I know we talked about goals and where we want to be, where we want to be in the next, year, 6 months, year, 3 years, 5 years. Where do you see Cloud Kent in the next 5 years? Global. Household
name. The biggest artist in the world. That's where I see myself, biggest artist in the game. And also just staying true to myself, as I always am, and just staying humble.
It's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So, with art, and obviously, like we say, Youngest in the Yacht Club, the viewers who are watching it, they're inspired by your work.
Thank you.
What would you give? What piece of advice would you give an up and coming artist who sees you as an inspiration?
It's not easy. Being a creative, if you want to take it serious, it's not easy. You have to, first of all, stay very consistent. I draw every day. Every day. I tell Vince all the time, like, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm locked in, loaded, and I never run out of ammo. So I got another painting in the chamber. You got to stay consistent. You got to believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader, because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Big facts.
And that's kind of what drove me. I've grown up in an environment which I didn't have always all the attention. And so this is probably why I am the way I am. And I always worked hard, per se, for some kind of gratification, or, you did a good job and all that. But as I've gotten older, it's like I want it from myself. I don't want it from nobody else. And I'm reaching that, and I'm feeling that, and this is why I'm happy, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like work when you're doing what you're doing.
No. I tell you, I feel like a kid.
Yeah.
Because I'm going in there, I'm having fun, I'm listening to music, I'm vibing out, and I'm getting to know myself. It's an intimate experience with the canvas, and I think this is what drives me every day. I know this is what drives me every day.
That's fine.
And I'm looking forward for you guys, the viewers and the audience, to get to know me. Once you guys get to know my story, you'll realize this is something special in the making.
It's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Cloud, where can the viewers find you, man? Where can they get, if they wanted to purchase a painting, if they want to, just reach out to you and learn some more, see more of your work, where can they reach at? Yeah.
So, guys, I have a website. You guys could read my biography there, www.cloud-kent.com. You guys could always reach me I'm mostly active on Instagram with my latest body of works on there. Keep up with it on there. And that's Cloud Kent. So Cloud Kent, Sky, Cloud, and like Clark Kent, Superman, Kent, Cloud Kent. You can find me on Instagram. You could also talk to me on Facebook. I have my body of works on Facebook as well. Same thing, Cloud Kent. And I actually jumped on the TikTok bandwagon to show some of my videos and stuff like that. And that's Cloud Kent Official on TikTok.
That's amazing, bro. Brother, man, I appreciate you being on the show. Do you have anything else that you want to give the viewers, like one message, something that you'd like to share with the viewers?
Yes, I definitely do. Your thoughts are powerful. You speak it to existence. This is something that I've learned in my life. Man, the power of manifestation is absolutely real. Do not be scared of it, and trust your gut. We are animals. We're feral. We feel energy. We're energetic beings. Trust that, because we were taught not to a lot of other times. Trust that, and you'll feel where you need to be in this path of life. So
amazing.
Yeah.
And make sure you're at that event.
August 26th.
Yeah.
Cloud Kent and Youngest in the Yacht Club.
We present Skyfall. AC Hotel, August 26th, Tampa International. You already know, man.
You don't want to miss that, I promise you.
It's gonna be a dope event, gala, showing off your work. We're gonna have Youngest in the Yacht Club there, performance by Vince Serrano.
That's right.
And we're gonna be out there just making it happen, man. So make sure you guys are out there. Cloud, man, thank you, bro.
Bring your flyest gear. I'm just excited to see you guys and get to know you guys. Let's get it, guys. I'm excited, man.
Fire. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.